When it's time to consider replacing a new furnace or air conditioner, we tend to focus on how much a new system will cost, while we should be focusing on how much a new, more efficient system will save. We're in Dublin today with Steve and Elaine, and you recently turned to Atlas Butler after an energy audit showed that your furnace and air conditioner were no longer getting the job done. Why did you decide to have an energy audit? They're becoming quite popular now.
Well, we had one of the Atlas Butler techs out, and they were looking at our furnace, and they said, well, this new program that's coming out, it might be time to look at replacing your furnace.
And you started with putting in new insulation, but that wasn't enough. You decided to go ahead and get a brand new furnace, brand new air conditioner. Why did you choose Atlas Butler?
Well, we've been working with Atlas since we've been in our home about 19 years. And when they come in, they're always very polite, very professional.
It's a very big investment. How did Atlas Butler help you with your course of action? Because it's a big decision to make.
Well, they came out and actually sat down with us and looked at our needs and determined what size of furnace we would need, what type of air conditioner we would need. And it was really done in a collaborative fashion, and we're very pleased with the results.
And I understand you're seeing immediate results.
Oh yes, the kids are saying that, you know, Mom, now with the new furnace we can keep the temperature at like 68, and they only have to put on one sweater in the winter, not two or three, which is very nice.
So you know it's working.
Oh, it is. It is so much more comfortable. Everybody feels much better.
And you're only keeping your house at 68. You've got to be saving money.
We are. I actually looked at my last year's bills, and we're saving about 30 to 40% already just this first year.
So you know this system is going to pay for itself in the long run.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
And other than your home being more comfortable, what other changes have you noticed?
Oh, jeepers! It's just the comfort that we were constantly trying to regulate the heat in here. And after we had the insulation put in and the new furnace put in, it just does wonders at 68 degrees.
Your home is almost 20 years old. There are so many homeowners out there who are in the same boat as you. What advice do you have for them?
Do it now, not later.
Because you're going to save money immediately.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yes.
It pays for itself over time. It's always sort of a sales thing when they come out and they say, you know, if you're going to save this over X amount of time, but we actually have data that proves that it is saving us money.
What's the greatest thing about your new system?
Just the consistency of it. That we're not worried about going up and it gets cold, it gets hot, and we just leave it at 68 and it keeps us nice and cozy.
We're looking forward to the summertime too with the air conditioning.
Yeah, that's right.
And I understand even the inspectors were impressed with the job.
Oh yes, when the Dublin City came to inspect the furnace, they asked who installed it. I said Atlas Butler, and they said, oh yes, they always do fabulous installations.
Thank you so much for having us in your home today.
Thank you.
Mark Swepston, president of Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling, joins us now, and it's got to make you feel good knowing how pleased Steve and Elaine are with their new system.
Yeah, when you get a system that goes in, and we do this regularly, and the homeowner is really happy and gets results beyond their expectations, it's always great.
They talked about being so comfortable in their home now, and that's a huge component, and that's a really big part of what Atlas Butler does.
Yes, and well, it's part of Atlas Butler when you come in, and it's also part of the furnace, because in the new furnaces that you have here, some of them, if you get the higher efficiency ones, have a DC motor in them, and what that does, it's a variable speed motor that helps level the temperature through the entire home. So some people that have problems maybe on their second floor will become much more comfortable because there's more even airflow rather than just one big blast.
More comfortable, and they're going to save money.
Yes.
Even though they had their entire system replaced, that's just a part of what Atlas Butler does. You do repairs and so much more.
Yes. Actually, this call started from a maintenance agreement that the Grubbs had had on their home for years. So the service tech came out and was talking to Steve one afternoon, and that's what really started the process and cycle. In addition to that, we've got our service department is open 24/7, 365 days a year.
And Steve and Elaine were actually able to benefit from this energy tax credit, and it's changed a little bit now.
Well, it actually was just reduced. There is still a $500 tax credit that is available to all homeowners. And then we can tie them together with AEP, and Columbia Gas now have programs put together where they can come and do energy audits in the home. If you have these energy audits done, then there are a litany of energy saving credits that you can get from actually both utilities. So we can help the customer tie those together, get their energy tax credit from the government, and save them quite a bit of money. That's what we're there for.
Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you.
To learn more about all the services Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling offers, as well as brands they carry, log on to atlasbutler.com or call 1-800-FURNACE.